Use code ANGEL on Chossy's store to help the channel out at no cost to you. Ahoy hoy, I'm Angel and this is Trans Age Blacanidae from Cang Toys. This is their take on an Insecticon and it looks pretty fucking cool. I just don't know how to pronounce that word. Blacanidae or Blacanidae. Anyways, I'm not gonna throw this box to the floor because it's really fucking good. It's actually a sturdy box, so I'm just gonna put it in the floor. So, this thing comes with the manual, a collector's card that looks actually pretty fucking dope. Look at that. That is swell. Really tough cardstock as well, so I love it. Going straight to the collection. And he includes 2 little swords. These swords look pretty fucking awesome. So, what we do with these swords is, because if he doesn't have his swords, you take this, you bend it this way, and then you install it here so it can work as its mandibles, because it's an insect. It should have mandibles, and there you go. Here is the full insect, and he looks pretty fucking great. The instructions have you have these up like this to give it like a look like that, but I like to have these down. I don't know, like, to me it's fine. But yeah, the colors are great. It stands out. It's a really, really nice insect mode. These parts here, they're a little bit loose. So this thing, it just looks well. It doesn't really, you know, it doesn't really pose that well. It's not, its legs are not sturdy, so you just like plop it there and that's it. So it can't stand on its own legs. I wish it did. So it would look very threatening if it could do so, but it doesn't really. It doesn't. No, it's just ugh. That's a shame. I wish it did. I wish it was sturdier, but other than that, it's just like a gigantic bug, a gigantic threatening bug, and you can totally like move its mandibles forward. Legs move, and that's about it. Other than that, it just really looks well, and doesn't do much besides that. So if you want a bug that looks well, this totally works for you. Can work for you. Let's do some size comparisons. Here he is next to mainline OP. This bug is gigantic in comparison, but I would love to see a giant bug that size next to an actual truck. Here he is next to MP10. As you can see, it is still ginormous in comparison to MP10. Could still like get on top of MP10 and attack it, which, you know, it would still be awesome to see a bug this big attacking a truck that big. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna transform this bug, and then we're gonna talk about the robot mode and everything else and the transformation. I'll see you guys soon.
Who's that transformer? Behold, Bumper. You know, Bumper. The one transformer all the kids love.
And here is this big bad Beetleborg. He looks great, I have to admit. The transformation is pretty simple. The only annoying part is where you have to like rotate the hip joints backwards. And not because it's difficult, it's just because no sound, but then so if anything, this thing could be a cicada because of the annoying fucking sound. Man, it's so fucking squeaky. It's insane. Other than that, he cleans up great. The instruction has you have these, you know, like this, so the red part facing down, but a lot of the people I know that have this figure, they rather do this, because it actually does sit down further down. Yeah, it sits down, it sits further down, and people like, I know some people that prefer it this way, and to be honest, I kind of do as well, because I do like the red behind the head. I don't know why they didn't do it like that, just as a base, but you know, it is what it is. It's your figure. Display it however you want. The head sculpt is very, very fucking good. Look at that. Look at that. It's a handsome boy. The colors are great. I am very excited for the other ones. Like, I have no real complaints about this thing besides the squeakiness. A couple of things I wish they would actually tab, because this just holds here by friction, so like, you know, you can like totally undo that. It's not the end of the world, it doesn't break the figure, but it's just annoying that it's a thing, right? The same for the ones in the back. I wish they tabbed somewhere, and that's where, oh yeah, and these could be tighter. They just like, they don't really hold there with anything. But besides that, he does stand. He has no issue standing. He has no issue posing, with the exception of, you know, the super squeaky joints. But you know, he can strike a pose. Look at that. Look at that. Such a handsome man. Look at that. Dude has thunder thighs too. Look at that. Look how thick these thighs are. But yeah, besides the horrible squeaking, there's no real issues with this dude. He is fine. He is actually more than fine. He is great. It's just, I could see a couple of people being put off by this figure's shortcomings. However, with that said, the price more than makes up for it. Let's go into some size comparisons, and then let's do I forgot the word. What the fuck are words, man? The articulation. So here he is next to Mega Man X. Okay, some people want to see how it scales with a 1/12 scale figure. Here he is next to mainline OP. That's, you know, it's fine. The funny thing is, with Mega Man X, you could totally like imagine this guy is a maverick, and you know, X is there hunting them. And last but not least, here he is next to MP10. MP10 towers over him, but he is an Insecticon, so that makes total sense. And they actually do look fine together. At least I think so. And last but not least, again, here he is next to my wife. Or rather, my wife's little crochet plushie, because she does crochet and she's amazing at it. Love you, honey. Now, articulation wise, this dude has basically everything you could ever hope for. The head is on a on a bow joint, so there's a lot of range of motion here. Arms are on universals. They are, yeah, squeaky, but it's not really a problem. The arm, side to side, you have like double jointed elbows. Wrist articulation, which is are also squeaky, but he has in and out a little bit. You can actually remove these and actually like store them in the back here, so you can actually like store them behind him as well. That's another look you can go for, which is fine. You know, thigh swivel, you have full knee bend. It's like double jointed because of the transformation joint. So, you know, there's a lot of articulation here. You have waist swivel, no ab crunch, but that's fine. You have very deep ankle tilts. You have this if you would ever want that. So you have everything you could ever hope for to pose this guy. And again, for the price, it's pretty fucking great. Now, this figure is pretty fucking amazing all in all. I did take away some points in the rubric because the materials are not the best. It does feel cheap. Sadly, the hardware this just like, who knows how long that's gonna last. Like the squeakiness is jarring and grating at times. When you tap the weapons up here, sometimes I am scared that these tabs are gonna snap. Because, again, it just does not feel premium. It feels very cheap. And that's a shame. Because the figure itself, it's pretty damn good. And like I said, a couple of things just don't tab the way I wish they would, but I still didn't take away all points in build because it does tap properly in most parts, and it doesn't, nothing like falls off either. So, you know, it's sturdy. I just wish things would actually tab, because I personally think, you know, that should be standard in a transforming figure. Besides that, for the price, I think this thing is completely worth it. Like $37. I got it for $37 on Chosy Store. This personally, I think this is actually worth more than $37. I think you can get it for like $40. I got it for $37 because of some points I had. But I'm pretty sure like this thing could have gone for $60, $70, and it would still be worth it for, you know, generally. However, with that said, I would have gladly paid $120 if it was made from premium materials like other Cang Toys offerings. Because as it stands, it's I don't know, it's weird because you don't have this to replace anything because you can't afford it. Because Cang Toys are offering Shug scale and Legend scales of their bots, but this is basically their MP offering for their Insecticons, and they're very cheap, and they feel a bit cheaply made as well. So personally, I would have gladly and happily paid $120 for something this size, but made from premium materials. Maybe someday they'll do that. I don't know how people will feel about that. I don't know if people will be pissed off. I don't know why would they, because again, like this thing, you can get it for $40 on Chosy Store, and if you have points left over from previous purchase, you can totally get it for way more than that. So yeah, I think this guy is worth it because it's fun. The transformation is fun. It's enjoyable. Like handling this dude is enjoyable. He has no problem posing or no problem, you know, functioning as a toy should. With that said, thank you for listening me listening to me ramble, and thank you for being here today. I'll see you guys in the next one. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Join the Shosi store Discord server link below, and I'll see you guys. Oh, right, and remember to use code Angel on Shosi store to help my channel out at no cost to you. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Adios.